My name is Jonathan Kalinski. I'm a partner at Hochman, Salkin, Toscher, Perez. We are a tax controversy firm doing civil and criminal tax based in Beverly Hills. This is my first time. I have heard about it in the past. This is my first time as a speaker. I have not been to the Institute when it was live in person in Hawaii. But look forward to it. It's a wonderful program with a wonderful roster of speakers. I think all forms of continuing education are very important. Number one, you want to stay up to date on the latest trends in your whatever practice area you're focusing on. And in the Hawaii Tax Institute, it covers the spectrum of estate planning and controversy related, so you're going to get a very broad scope. And to the extent conferences are in person, they become very important networking events to meet your fellow practitioners, and whether that's to refer cases to each other, pick up new cases, things like that, or just to see old friends every once in a while. I think they're very important. This is the 58th Institute, which just goes to show the long-lasting success that it has had over the years, and I imagine it's only going to continue to grow and grow and grow. It's got a deep roster of talent, both in front of the camera and behind the camera, and the scenes who are putting this program together. It's a wonderful program. It continues to attract top talent, speakers from around the country, and you can't beat the trip to Hawaii to go to the conference when it's in person. So this is my first time, but I would say in general, going to a conference, it's meeting people, seeing old friends that you haven't seen in a while, and staying up to date on the latest topics, and just enjoying your fellow tax practitioners' company. Well, it's got the best location. Right here, we're unfortunately still virtual, but once it returns to in person, hopefully next year, it's got a location that cannot be beat. And I think the other thing that's different from some conferences is it touches on all aspects of tax, as opposed to maybe one niche in tax practice world, and is able to attract a wide roster of government and private practitioner speakers. Oh, second to none. I just did a panel with Mike Desmond, former IRS chief counsel, and Judge Halpern, a longtime esteemed tax court judge. And then there was me. So the fact that they would have me with such a distinguished faculty just goes to show that the ability of the Hawaii Tax Institute to attract the best speakers is fantastic. So I think conferences in general are an essential place for young lawyers, young tax practitioners to, number one, know what the experts in their area think and pick their brains. The other thing that's important is meeting the leaders in your field, meeting other young practitioners, and as you grow in your career, you're going to see these people over and over and over again, and those relationships will deeper. They'll become friends, not just sort of acquaintances you see once in a while. And I think conferences, specifically Hawaii Tax Institute, are great places for that to start. I would say definitely try to enjoy, number one. If it becomes any kind of a chore, you're not having fun, you're not going to be in the right mindset. But two, just soak in topics that you're interested in. You don't need to read all the materials beforehand that may get circulated, but come in, enjoy, listen to the speakers, ask questions, and kind of participate in the process. Don't just come hear the speakers and not go out and interact with people, assuming it's in person. Here in virtual environment, it's a little bit different, but you want to come to a conference, you want to engage and take in all that conference has to offer, both from a social perspective and from the substantive perspective.